Some problem with YouTube today. The chat box is not enabled. So, sorry everybody, there's something wrong with YouTube. It's not, this is the third time I've attempted to go live, but the chat box is not coming up. Right? Let it be. If it connects while I'm talking, it's fine. Otherwise, today you can just consider that as a lecture by Mana. Okay, so today we're going to talk about, uh, you know, as the topic says, how to make someone commit to you. This was a very big problem for me when I was growing up, right? When you're young, you're in love and you tell the person that you love them. And, maybe at a young age, one of the partners wants commitment, wants something serious, wants something long term. But you don't have that, right? The other person says, oh no, I love you, but I'm not ready for marriage. Oh, I love you, but I don't know if I want to be with you for 2 years, 3 years, maybe till we're in college, I want to be with you. I don't know after that. Oh, I love you. Yes, one day we will get married. Oh, I love you, but you know and anybody who's on the other side, who really wants commitment, who wants surety, who wants that kind of love, that is not just in this lifetime, but someone says, I am marrying you in this lifetime and in seven other lifetimes, right? Just imagine how that person feels when one partner is non-committal, is not committing. So there's a big problem in these situations because the heart really hurts, guys. You start questioning your self-worth. You start questioning, is there something wrong with me? Maybe I need to work on my body. Maybe I need to work on myself. Maybe I need to change something so that this person commits to me. Really, this is how the mind starts thinking, because lack of commitment, lack of decisiveness in a relation will create this feeling of uncertainty in a person, right? And it can destabilize a person. It really does destabilize lovers. Some people are okay with not knowing where the relationship is heading, going with the flow. But I don't know, as far as I was concerned, I was a very like, tell me, is this going to last forever kind of a person. But sometimes when you make those commitments, you can also end up breaking them. So sometimes I thought something might last for a really long time, but I ended up ending it because the person did not exhibit certain qualities that I would want in a long term partner. So, although you start a relationship with commitment, you can start it with knowing that this, yes, I am carrying that intention of taking this to to the next level, but in the middle of that path, you can really say no. This is not for me, because that person might really be toxic. Sorry, that person could be supremely possessive, would probably want to control you, dominate you, want all those things. And it could be really not in the best interest for the relationship to last, right? So what does one do, and how does one know how to get that kind of commitment from somebody if you are in love with them, or if you want to fall in love with them? Sometimes the fear of not getting commitment does stops us from falling in love. We just control our heart, right? The heart does not get the permission to fall in love so easily. Does it happen with all of you? Really, tell me. Right? I mean, sorry guys, the chat box is not on, but later you can comment in the video. Does this happen with you? That uh, you don't allow your heart to fall for someone because you were not getting commitment from them, right? So we cage the heart and we're like, no, you can't have all these feelings because this person is not showing any interest of staying. So you kind of act cold and distant and you stop interacting with them This can also happen. You stop interacting with a potential lover, a potential partner, because you don't see that commitment. So you don't let the love story begin only. You're so commitment oriented, right? So till I was like this, and I was like this, I am like this. I have accepted that I need commitment. I have accepted it. First, I used to try to change myself. I used to think, oh, Mana, you're spiritual, but you're so clingy, you're so needy, you're so demanding. And these are the kind of words that are spoken for people seeking commitment these days. I'm telling you, I mean, it was still not that bad 20 years ago, but right now I see the world and I see it's getting worse. Like, commitment is looked down upon now. Anybody who's asking for commitment, people are making them feel like there's something wrong with them. That you're not cool enough. You're not spiritual, woke enough. You need commitment. There's something wrong with you. That means you don't love yourself if you're seeking commitment. No, that's not true. That's not true. Right? And I used to think that. So I used to challenge my need of wanting commitment many times in my life. I used to be like, oh, Mana, why are you so unhappy with yourself? Why are you so not complete that you're seeking commitment from a lover? You should love without commitment. That is not the right way. Let me tell you that, guys. Because whether or not you have to put a label on it, whether or not you have to put a tag on this or relationship on it, but commitment ke bina, without commitment, love cannot happen. This much I will guarantee everybody. Without that quality of, you know, sorry guys, I really need to have my tea today. I've just having a bad headache since last night because I didn't drink enough water. And when you don't drink enough water, this is what happens. And it's a vicious cycle because now I feel like having tea and I don't feel like having water. So, as you all know, my live sessions and my class, like already you're forgive. Please forgive me, don't hate me, don't judge me. But I'm really going to indulge in the pleasure of a cup of masala chai. And it's amazing. It is, I wish you could see it. It's got lots of ginger and everything. And I like these hobnobs. And these ones have a little bit of chocolate in it, so this just hits the spot. Okay, coming back to our talks on love, right? I think I should just be a love guru. I will make a fantastic love guru. I have gone through all the trials of love, all kinds of trials. I am like the perfect love guru, but not like to hook you up with people, mostly to make you break up with the wrong ones. I think that's where we need the most amount of guidance is to get out of stupid, crappy relationships, right? Quickly, without wasting too much of our time. I think that's my expertise. Run. Just kidding. So I realized that these were the words that a lot of people would use for me. Let's say a lover, right? I want him to text me back. I want him to message me on time. I want him to come and pick me up. I want him to come and drop me. I want him to show interest in me and only me. I want that little blinkers on lover. Like, don't look at other girls. When I'm there with you, don't make a woman sit on your lap. Don't sit and go on coffee dates with someone else. When I'm there in your life, like, I should be enough, right? If I'm not there, let's say if if something is you need to hang out with your buddies, even guy friends, guys. I'll be very honest. I didn't understand why people needed friends, families, all this when you have your lover. Like, isn't having your lover like having the whole world? I was like that, right? I was like psycho because for being like this. That or like clingy or needy or too much, too intense for wanting this kind of love. For wanting a love that was just like this, we are enough. Like this is was me. This is still me. Till I met my husband, everyone else was not like this. Till we met. Then I met somebody who was exactly like this, and we are like this. Where there is no room in our relationship for friends, for cousins, for sisters, brothers, mothers, there's even kids, like, we're like this. But we have a time, we give love to everybody. We give love to family, we give love to our kids, we give love to friends. There's no, see, this is what I'm trying to explain to you, right? Anybody who does not understand your love language, and your love language might be, listen, yeah, I don't want to hang out with you all the time, but that person needs to be on the same page. As long as you're both not speaking the same love language, one person will feel off, one person will feel disconnected, one person might feel not needed, not wanted, because one person is different. One person's way of relating, one person's level of love and desire is also different from the other person. I am telling you. And for a huge part of my life, I felt I felt like I was not needed by this person. This person did not need me, right? And you want to feel needed in your love affair, in your love relationship. I will break it down. It's not that I was like this. I now, when I meet people, everybody's like this. That is in love. When you're in love with someone, you want to be needed by them. You want to feel special. You want to be the only one they do a certain things with, right? You want to be the only one that they talk like this with. Like, I talk to my husband a certain way. I don't talk to any other man on this earth like that. You know, some silliness will only come out in front of him. And he will laugh at me that you're such a silly little child sometimes. But that's a privilege. He gets to see that side of me. The world doesn't get to see that side of me. In front of the world, I'm a big feminist. Okay? But in front of him, I'm like this needy little baby. Power, love me, love me, love me. Does anybody else get to see this side of me? No. Only my husband gets to see that side of me. And that is what is special about love. That is what is special about commitment. That commitment will allow a lover to show you all sides of them, because it creates a sense of ease. It creates a sense of rest, peace. That the other person can actually now be authentic, now be real, because they're not afraid of you abandoning them. They're not afraid of your rejection. They're not afraid of, oh, he's going to leave me and go, or she's going to leave me and go if I, show her this side of me. When someone shows you commitment, you can now come in your ease and you really blossom in commitment. I've realized that. When I was in a relationship with somebody, I was not committed. That was maybe saying I love you, but did not show commitment of never leaving, of me being the priority, of me being the soul, heart and soul of this person. If that was not communicated to me, I was always on pins and needles. Oh, maybe something I'll say will put this person off. Oh, maybe it's because of me that this person is not wanting to hang out. No, maybe I said something off last time. This kind of uncertainty in a relationship is like rust, right? This is what is rust. It will eat up the relationship sooner or later. As two people, you are responsible, both of you, for creating that environment where you show your commitment. And I'm saying it, show. Maybe internally you're committed, but you're not showing it. You're behaving in such a non-committal way. You keep, and what are things what people do wrong, right? They threaten to leave. Oh, I'm going to stop talking to you. Oh, this is over. And I also used to do that sometimes, without realizing it. Anything that would go wrong with my husband, I would say initially, oh, this is over. I can't be with you. He's like, what the hell? We are together, like we're married, we're together, like you're mine. There's no you can leave. This doesn't happen. And I was like, what do you mean I can't leave? Because I got so used to leaving idiots. But the greatest love of your life is with you, but out of habit you're threatening to leave. Because you were with fools earlier. Who did that? He's not that person. But the habit is there. So I would, at any sign of, fight I would say, no, no, no. You know what? Let's just end this here. Let's just end it. Let's just end it. And he was like, you can't say this, man. You cannot talk like this. If you're leaving, and try leaving. I'll lock you up in the house if you even think of leaving. It was such a relief, everybody. And I'll tell you why. It is such a relief to have this kind of love. Somebody saying, I'll lock you up. And जाके दिखाओ. Now I'm standing at the door. Where will you go? You face me. Let's talk about our problems. You have a problem with me. You felt bad about something. Okay, let's sit and talk. You cry. You do whatever. You want to throw things, you throw things. But no one's leaving. No one is going anywhere. And if I go, he's like, I'll chase you, do wherever you go. Go take the car and go where you want. And I'm like, what kind of a person are you? Healthy. Healthy, committed love looks like this. Nobody's leaving anywhere. Come on, let's talk. Shut up. Will drive up to me in the middle of the night. Will come to me even before we were together. He would fly down. If I have a fight with him, he will fly down. And till today, that remains. We both will not sleep on a upset in an upset mode. I am his priority even today. Our commitment is there even today. Of course, we have kids, and I know his work is important. I'm not going to make him fly down, and I'm not going to throw a tantrum, like I used to sometimes, because then you're just trying your lover and you're seeing, Acha, let's see, let him prove his love. Right? I've done a lot of that to get him to prove his love to me before I committed. But you do that for each other. And I also show my commitment in so many ways. So many things will be wrong, they'll upset me, they won't be right. But I don't leave and I don't threaten to leave anymore. Because I understood the impact that was creating on my person. It was destabilizing him. He is uh, feeling insecure because every time something goes wrong, he starts getting scared. She might leave. She might leave. So he's really spoke to me about that. Mana, we've got to stop using these words. We've got to stop talking like this with each other. We can't talk like this. You can't threaten to leave me because it scares me. My whole world is you. You're my whole world. Not even thinking of you leaving paralyzes me. What a thank you for letting me know that. I needed to hear that. And sometimes you need to hear that from your lover, your woman. Anyone can be a non-committal person. And usually fear of commitment arises out of one thing: fear of abandonment. And I've seen this in most human beings. Actually, the ones who are avoiding commitment are the ones who really fear being abandoned. It's a it's a protective self-protection garb where you're faking it. You're actually really afraid of being abandoned. You're really afraid of someone really choosing you. It freaks you out because you're afraid of losing your heart, to somebody because it could get hurt. They have power over you now. So, fear of commitment, anybody who's not committing to you, really recognize it, they might have a lot of issues that they have not worked on. They might have a lot of issues around freedom, fear of somebody taking their freedom away. Because a lot of time commitment means I own you. I get to decide everything about your life. Relationships, people do that to each other, guys. I really mean it. I was, I think, maybe a little afraid of commitment because I used to get afraid that somebody will control me, own me, will tell me I can't do this, I can't dress up like this. So I was avoiding relationships only for a long time of my life because I thought that's what a relationship meant. It means now the guy will start telling you, "ऐसे कपड़े मत पहनो, don't wear this, don't cut your hair, don't grow your hair. I don't like black hair. I don't like you doing this. I don't like you going there. I don't want you." I loved my freedom to travel, to do whatever I wanted to. So avoiding commitment really meant uh, something is wrong. I might have to lose my freedom just to be with somebody. So I don't want to commit in love, yeah. Because I know what will happen, people will talk like that. You'll just stop. You'll tell me I can't talk to my girlfriends, I can't talk to my guy friends, I can't go there, I can't do this. Maaf karo, forgive me. Right? That's not true. When you meet healthy love, when you find a healthy lover, you both don't come in each other's way. My husband's never stopped me from wearing, talking, eating, living the way I want to live. Yes, there are healthy boundaries in every relationship. If he feels I'm talking to somebody who might not have the best of interest, he'll let me know. He will let me know that, Mana, I don't like that person. I don't think they are really showing their truth. And it's pretty much always right. He's always almost right. Like someone's either trying to hit on me, they're pretending to be a student, but they're really interested in something else. Like, they're trying to flirt, or somebody's just trying to extract money from me. Usually, and he senses all this because he loves me purely. It's pure love, it's not control. He's not telling me all this because he's trying to control me. Commitment means I have the best of your interest in my heart. You're my heart. This is what healthy love commitment looks like. Somebody really cares about you. So all their advice, all their guidance, all their 2 cents of inputs are coming because they love you. So don't look at commitment, don't look at people that care for you, try to interfere in your life always as though they are against me. Because I used to start thinking, because I was so alone for a huge part of my life, I was so single, I was so free, I was like a free bird, I was just like out there everywhere all alone, that it took me a lot of time to understand a relationship commitment. I'm being very honest, everybody. If you have been single for a long time, it'll be hard to understand a love relationship in the beginning because you're so single. In your head, you're so used to being single, you have not created room for another person. Now, what is commitment? Commitment is I'm ready to create room for you in my life. I have carved out a space for you. Come. My husband was ready for me. He had his whole house, his whole heart was cleaned up, empty. There is nobody there. I can dance in it all day. That is your heart space. There is no room for another woman. There's no room for any other human being. His own family, his friends, there's no room for anybody. There is only space for Mana. And that's why Mana loves being there. That's why I chose him. Because of that commitment, that respect, that space. that is just mine. It's just mine. There's nobody else's. He's built a temple. And he's built that temple for me. That is his love. Right? It's not a cage. It's not a cage. A lot of people confuse commitment with control. You think commitment is controlling. Oh, now you cannot be with anybody else. Good for you. Because that kind of thinking will is rust, guys. I have seen that enough in my life to tell you that don't think non-committing and freedom and open relationships they are going to destroy this. You will not know the wholeness, the wholesomeness of love without commitment, right? The beauty lies in commitment. The beauty lies in really belonging to a person because you don't belong to anybody. The truth is, I am an Atma. Can never belong to anybody. That's the truth. But that is too difficult to. That's why all gods and goddesses have a divine counterpart. Please understand this. You think God is losers? They're losers. Shiva is a loser. He needs Parvati. He needs her. You think? Do you think Vishnu is a loser? He needs Lakshmi. You think Brahma is a loser? Well, these are they are deities with power, prestige, everything, and they are committed to their counterpart. They need the other half. Isn't that telling you something about your being as a human being? There is a certain, unless you are a sannyasi, unless you are a yogi living in the mountains, if you are not yet there, I am not yet there. I don't think that's my life's purpose. I am a grahast. I'm living in the world. Oh my god, I need my man. There's no shame in saying that. I need him. I need him. He's not there last night. Me. I was crying at 1 o'clock at night on the phone with him because we are so busy. Two people that are so, we're building. I'm so committed to my work, my kids. I have to take care of them, and he's building, he's working for us. He's working hard all day and night to give us a great life. I forgot to tell him that, listen, man, this is okay, we're doing all this, but my God, I really miss you. I do miss you. My life is amazing without you. And I'm a grown up 39-year-old. I'll be 39 this year old woman who is so spiritually awakened, enlightened, whatever you want to call it. I still cry missing my partner. Because will it not be easy for me to give that space to so many other people because he's not there half the time? He's physically not there half the time. We physically spend a lot of time apart because of my choices of living in Rishikesh and wanting to do this spiritual stuff. But that space is only his. The time, that part of me is only his. It does not go to any other man. It's not being given to any other man. So I miss him because I'm committed to him, and it makes my life uncomfortable because most of my needs are not met. Sometimes they're just not met. My emotional needs, my need for physical touch. I have to wait for him to come. I have to wait. We wait. He waits for me. We both wait for each other. We don't need to. He can find a lot of other women. He's a very handsome, young. He's got everything. His life is pretty sorted. I have a lot of like phone texting conversations with some chicks. I will never even get to know. Trust me, because we don't even look into each other's phones. So he can have a whole parallel life going on. I will never even get to know. I can have a whole parallel life. I have men hitting on me left, right, and center. But there's no one is entertained. No one should even, everyone's just like ignored because I hold that sacred space for him. We're young, we're good looking, there's no dearth of money, there's nothing. There's enough room, to have our fun, like the way people have fun in this world. But because we sacredly hold that space for each other, he does not give. If he has free time, it's mine. It's not going, that free time is not going to even be given to friends to chill with them. He knows that that sacred free time is either his to just take a break, or it belongs to Mana, or it belongs to his daughters. It belongs to us. He's not cheating on his time also. Because that's also a little cheating, yeah? People don't give time to their lovers. People don't give time to the ones who are holding that sacred space for them. A lot of time, one person in the relationship creates a sacred space for the other one, committed, sitting there committed, waiting for you to call them, text them, and you, the other person, is going and giving that time and energy to everybody else in the whole goddamn world, but to this person who's just simply waiting all day. They don't value it, they don't respect it, they don't cherish it, or like a bumblebee going and sitting on every flower. Then please let go, guys. If you're in these kind of situations, it's very detrimental to your being because you really do deserve a lover that holds that sacred space for you, doesn't let anybody else comes there, holds you as a priority, holds you with that regard. I don't tell my husband to not pursue his dharma. My husband does not tell me to not pursue my dharma. We are both individually pursuing our duties, responsibilities, our dharma. Right? So we're not chip code, we're not glued like this. But energetically, we're glued. He does not think about anyone else besides me. I don't think about anyone else besides him. We don't even allow our thoughts to go to anybody else. The most good looking, handsome hunk will come and tell me, oh my god, Manna is sending me poetry, this, that. No, not. It's not like I don't feel good, huh? Nobody's mind's being flattered. Of course, I'll feel flattered, but it's like 2 seconds. And then I will call up my husband and I'll be like, hi, baby, how are you? Missing you. Not even to wonder. The world is going to distract you, everybody. Right? The world is out there to distract you. Nobody gives a damn if your love story breaks. Nobody cares if your life story, forget love story, your life story, how it turns out. People are going to come for some cheap pleasures to you, 2 minutes of fun, and then they will leave. And you will end up destroying your sacred love journey because you did not let that person feel like the most important thing in your life. And where is that? Is somebody giving you their time, their heart, their soul is the biggest thing in this life. Let me please tell you that. Honor that. Learn to honor that. Somebody giving you their commitment is the biggest thing. Nothing will ever trump that in this world. You can go your whole life earning money. You can go your whole life going after fame, going after this world, these they love me, this loves me, that love me, but you will be poor in terms of you will not have known real love. And real love, the greatest sacrifice is commitment. And it's a sacrifice. Because when I'm committed, I am sacrificing all that extra attention I am getting from others. I am sacrificing, why are you choosing this kind of a partner? You're living away. Why are you choosing this kind of life? Oh, because it's worth it. You know, even in 30 days, if we are together, let's say for just 2 days, actually, last 2, 3 months have been so difficult for us because because of the little baby, I can't travel this much. I can't keep taking her to Lucknow or Delhi and uh, it's difficult. It's being difficult for him to get out of Lucknow because the work is really taking a beating. a big, space right now. So the last 2 3 months have been very difficult. We've hardly met for a week in total. Like 2 3 days, he's able to come. I was able to go only for 1 or 2 days. Imagine that feeling, like you're with your life partner, but you're only seeing them 1 or 2 days in a month. You feel, you start feeling like, yeah, what is all this? But then that sacrifice is worth it. That inner stability that gives you, that level of commitment, is cannot match anything. That is the reason why we're both individually successful. We are growing. The only reason why me and Abhi are so successful after meeting each other is because we give the biggest gift to each other, and that is 100% commitment. So much stability, so much peace, so much he never has to worry Mana will ever cheat on him. No, bloody no. He never has to be scared of all that. I don't ever have to worry about that stupid shit. I don't ever have to worry about not being the most important woman in Abhi's life. I know he loves his mom. I know he loves his sister. I know he loves his girl cousins and girlfriends, and he loves his daughters. And Abhi's calling. Talk of Abhi. And Abhi calls. But I know he loves Mana the most. And he has given me that commitment, that I love you the most. And that is what gives me the pride, the stability, the bliss, the blossoming happens with that commitment. I blossom because of his commitment, because his making me feel like I am the most important. There are many thinner girls than me. There are many more intelligent women than me. There are many women he interacts with who are like bosses of big companies. I'm nobody compared to all that. I'm a nice human being, okay. But I'm not like the best diva, or neither is he. He's not some Brad Pitt. He's not some Brad Pitt. He's not some billionaire. None of that. But we are committed to each other. We have chosen to commit completely. And out of that commitment has come stability, has come focus. Because now we can focus on other things. Now he can chup chop, quietly focus on his work. He knows my wife is sitting. She's not giving me any drama. She's not going and doing stupid things with other men. She's not giving priority to other random people in life apart from my children, my family, our family. She's committed to our dream, to our home, to our little thing that we've created. I am not giving my time and energy to friends and friend circles, and no, this is also part of commitment, right? I'm not cheating on my energy and giving it to random fucking human beings on the world. I'm only giving it to my man and my family, my home, and that builds, that is where power comes from. That level of focus, that level of discipline, that level of will immediately give results. Immediately give results. You grow, you both start growing. Not committing creates instability, creates, void, creates lack of confidence. It'll eat you up. It'll eat your partner up. And because that relationship be like this, like a wobble, none of you will be able to grow into your highest. None of you will be able to grow. And my tea has gone cold because I didn't realize I need to drink it. Okay? Okay, Mana. You got it with Abhi. Abhi's got it with you. Now give us, enlighten us beings. How do we get it? Good. First of all, start saying no to breadcrumbs. You know what are breadcrumbs? This is, these are two cookies in here, okay? Two cookies. And you see, this plate has little, these are crumbs. You are accepting this instead of this. somebody comes and gives you this and you accept it. You say, हाँ ठीक है इतना ही. I'm worth this much. You put money on top of what I'm talking about. This kind of love. You put money important. You go for a man that has the most money. Or a man goes for a woman. When he takes her out and with her friends, she'll be the prettiest, she'll be this diva. Men are not choosing the women that are going to give them this. Men are choosing trophy wives, arm candies. I'm being very honest with you. Women want to see his bank balance, right? You're focusing on the wrong things. Even if at 2 o'clock my husband's out, let's say he's drinking with his business partners, or any of that is happening, he will call me. He calls me from there also, and I get irritated because these calls come at 12:30, and I sleep by 10, and I'm like, what is that? He's like, I miss you. I was like, "This one, blah, 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 let me sleep." He's like, okay, 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 right? I did not focus on being married to the richest man, being married to the most good look. Not that he's not. Not that he's not all of that. He is all of that and more. But I'm not looking at that. I'm not looking at his bank balance, his degrees, his beauty, his looks, his body. No. All that is secondary. My main attention was when I met Abhi. How is he with other women and me? Where is he only talking to me, or is he talking to other women also? In a group of 5, 6 women, is he busy having conversations with every woman, or is he only talking to me? Up to you. If there are more women around and you're giving attention to all equally, or you're also talking to my mother, my sisters, my friends, your friends, and I'm just a part of that, you're a no. Out. You are showing me how you're going to be with me for the rest of your life. That one meeting is enough to tell how a human being is. And a lot of guys make that mistake. To impress the girl, they start go talking to her friends. They'll start go talking to her mother to do all this. No, 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 no. No. Mistake, big mistake. Nobody is important. She is important. Her friends are not important. Your friends are not important. Nobody on this planet is important. She is important. Talk to her. I'm not saying be a doormat. Give her that respect. Show her that, listen, hello, 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 look at me. I'm talking to you. I'm only here for you. I don't care about all these people. He's only into you. Oh, now girls, don't go talking to his friends. Don't go spending time with your guy friends. Don't talk to the whole world about your problems. Let it just be him. If he's there, give him the attention. And if you don't feel like doing that, he's not. If you or you need to change, or you need to improve yourself, because these are needed in a healthy relationship. Being able to give each other that time, space, attention, that is commitment. I was too, I see men not calling up women when they're out with their friends. When they're partying, they'll not take your call. And girls will call, or girls do that. If they're out with their friends, they're partying, they'll not take your call. They'll miss your call. They won't pick up. They'll lie. They'll be out with someone and they'll lie to their partners. There's something fundamentally wrong in those relationships. That relationship is not going to last. It should not last, because that means you both are not the one for each other. So so what's a green flag in terms of commitment, right? How do you show your commitment like this? You call up your person in the middle of your party and you tell them you're missing them. You're thinking of them, and be genuine, huh? Don't fake all this, guys. That stinks, faking anything just to get somebody. Never fake any of this. Genuinely, they should be on your mind. If you're talking to your friends, you should be talking about them. That's normal. I go and eat with Abhi. I am cribbing about Abhi. And Abhi is like, bus. You know, you always want to complain about me. But that is still talking about Abhi. And my mother said, okay, can we stop talking about Abhi now? I was like, yeah, okay. But Abhi, Abhi, angry Abhi, so sweet Abhi. He's like, yeah, like you would have nothing bad to talk about anybody but me all the time. Because I'm still talking about you. I said, be happy. The day I stop talking about you is the problem. The day you stop talking about your person is the problem. You should be alarmed. The day you stop thinking about them is the problem. The day you stop wanting to spend time with them is the problem. The day you want to give that time to somebody else is a problem. Don't let that happen. Stop. And it's usually two ways. It's usually two ways, guys. One person can be waiting for a long time, and then one person work becomes important. One person's family life becomes important. One person's mother becomes important. One person's kids. For women, kids become so important they start ignoring their husbands. And I see a lot of women who say, my life is my children. No, your life cannot be your children. Your life has to be your husband. It starts with the two of you. It starts with the two of you. It starts with the two of you. Your family is a result of that. Your businesses are a result of that. All growth is a result of this divine union. When these two are giving love to each other, when these two are pouring into each other, oh, then paradise is created. Paradise is a natural outcome of Shiva and Shakti meeting, committed together. I pour in you and you pour in me, and that's how we bloom. Till one person breaks that commitment, stops pouring into the other person is just sitting there, you know. And then relationships fall apart, marriages break, and it's painful. It's so simple. Commit, give that love to your person, and watch the magic both ways. And don't settle for breadcrumbs, men and women, boys and girls. Don't settle for these little pieces someone's giving you. Ask for the bloody cookie. I want the whole packet. I want all the cookies that are there in this house and they're all mine, and you better never share your cookie with anybody else. And that sharing of the cookie means you don't give your trust to anybody else. Your deepest, darkest secrets only I get to know. I get to know what's hurting you. I get to know what's your dreams. I need to ask you this. I need to give a damn. I need to first give a damn about you, your subconscious, your past, your future. I need to know it all because I want to be that person for you. I will not stop because I will not allow anybody else to take that place. And we remind each other that, when work gets too much, and I'll remind him, Avi, come on, keep your focus here. We are losing our eye contact. No, we can't lose our eye contact because it'll take a minute for somebody else to come and take that space. And the most beautiful marriages fall apart because of this. It's not because of a lack of love, it's because of lack of commitment. It's usually not lack of love, it's lack of bloody commitment that ends relationships. And because people put up with that, I don't want the money. I don't want any of it. I want that commitment. And that's all my pact is. I'm going to be the center of your world till I die. The day I'm not the center of your world, I'm walking away. I am not here. I'm leaving. And same is with Avi. The day he's not the center of he's there, I don't want you. I don't want him. And he will do everything to ensure that I remain the center of his world. He will not disappoint me. He will not say, oh, I am not, I mere bas ki nahi hai ye sab. These are not the kind of answers he gives me. Once, and I'm double Abhi's size now after my second child. I have become big, but I was telling Abhi also gained a little bit of tummy. So I am telling him, Listen, why do you have a tummy? You are like ripped, fit person, man. I don't like you with the tummy and all. Imagine with like 100 kilo person is telling this guy that is already lean, listen, why is this little tummy coming, man? I don't like it. You know what he does? And this is, look at the level of commitment, right? He doesn't say, oh, come on, look at yourself, fatty. Not at all. Abhi goes and starts working out. He goes on his diet and he's like, man, the tummy is going. So that's love, that's commitment. He doesn't say stupid things like, "Oh, look at yourself. You're so fat. Why are you saying all this to me?" No. Imana said it. Listen, your tummy is coming. He'll go and he'll do 20 push-ups, abs, and he's like, tummy is going. And I laugh, like, "Oh, come here. It doesn't matter. I was just saying it like this. But everything I say is valuable, is important. My every wish that comes out of my mouth matters to him. He takes it seriously. If I'll say, nah, hey, let's move to another country, 2 hours later, he'll send me these emails of like countries we can move to. And I look at this man and I am, it shocks me that this is possible. This kind of love is possible. I will not say, are you crazy? What kind of, one day you want to live in Rishikesh now? And I am like that, guys. Seriously, when I get overwhelmed with Rishikesh and all this, and classes and everything, I tell him, let's move to like Europe somewhere, and he'll take it seriously. He'll start sending me emails, this country, that country. I'm like, oh my god, you're really serious? Like you'll do this? And he's like, yeah, whatever you want, yeah, let's do it. What's there? Are you really want it? He'll always ask me, you really want it, Manana? And I'm like, no, don't take me so seriously, man. He will take me seriously. He'll work on it. That's commitment, guys. This is what commitment looks like. Commitment is not, I will marry you. That's no bloody commitment. What kind of a stupid commitment is that? That's like a prison. You marry somebody that makes zero effort. And you're stuck with that lame love for the rest of your life. That's not commitment. Commitment is this: to continue holding someone as top priority in your life for the rest of your life. Commitment is not just promising to be together and not cheat. That is like that's not my definition of commitment. I don't know why people think that's commitment. That, oh, okay, now I will not be with another woman. Oh, and what about me? Like, are you doing things to make me happy, to make me good about our life, our relationship? Or are you just saying, oh, we are married now and that's it, done, topic over, now I have to do nothing else? That's a very lazy definition of commitment. That's not Mana's definition of commitment, no way. And I demand that from the relationship. I demand that. I tested that. I wasn't testing anything else. Abhi was actually in debt when we met. I don't care. That is all figure it outable, na? All that will come and go, guys. Those are externals. Sometimes you can be high up in your business and sometimes you can be low. Sometimes you can have a lot of money. Sometimes, we can all be broke at times in our life. It happens to all of us. I'm today thin. I was thin when I met him. Now look at how much weight I've gained and I'll be thin again. And the hair has changed. You met somebody. Everything can change. All this is externals. But how you hold me, where you hold me in that space in your life, how important am I for you? Are you committed to keeping the relationship like that? That's what matters. And that's a two-way street. You have to give it to each other. No matter what I do, no matter how important the work is, no matter how tired I am, I'm not going and hanging out with my friends. I'm not going and people and not give. We are there together when we're doing all these things. We're doing it together, right? So you really have to demand that. And if someone's not ready to give that, or you're not ready to give that to someone, you have to be very honest with yourself. Paradise cannot be created without such lukewarm love orientations. where you're in open relationships, you're like, today he doesn't want to be with me, maybe tomorrow he'll want to be with me. Oh, she's talking to other guys while she's talking to me. Are you guys serious? This is going to impact your whole life, this kind of stuff that you're getting involved in. Casual talking, messaging. No, you only do that with the person that is ready to go all in, is ready to be there in your darkness, in your light, in every which way with you. You check that. You see for these traits in the other person. You see all this. Are they like this? Are they the kinds? Then when we go out, how many people is he giving attention to? Does he really give a damn about my dreams, my desires? Is he working towards fulfilling them? And men, is she really, let's say you want to do yoga in the morning, does she bother? I don't like drinking. I don't like a lot of things, right? But I can sit with my man if he's drinking. I don't like waking up till late, but when we're together and he wants to do some things, I will do it. Even though it's uncomfortable for me to be up at like 12. But I know it matters to him. The wedding matters to him. The going out matters to him. These people matter to him. Because he gives a damn about so many of my things that I really give a damn about a lot of his things. Even though they might not be my cup of tea. Right? Even though they might not be my cup of tea. I don't want to sit in that restaurant where people are drinking beer and he's drinking beer and I don't want to be there, but I will get up and dance still. I'll have fun there because it matters to him. His people matter to me. My people matter to him because we are committed to each other. My mother matters to him because I am his priority. So my mother becomes his priority. My dogs become his priority. My staff becomes his priority. He loves my staff also from my mother's side. My brother he loves my brother. He cares about my brother's life. He cares about my brother's work. And from my side, I love his mother and I love his sister and I love all this world that he carries with him because I am committed to him. And it has to be two ways, otherwise, the person will leave. Do not stay in a space where you're not getting this from another person. Please, you deserve better. You deserve that kind of love, and it means walking away from love that is not like that. It's so painful to walk away from breadcrumbs, because you'll think thoda sa to mil raha hai. No, 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 no. I don't know, man, if this kind of love is possible. It is possible. But it demands you to walk away from love that is not looking like that big cookie, a big full round cookie, big cookie. This is not that. So walk away. Have the courage to walk away. Have the courage to say no to somebody who's just giving you after 5 hours, he'll reply to your text. No, 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 no. You don't get a penny of my energy. You can send me all the love quotes and beautiful messages, but you are not my person. You're not the person I'm going to create paradise with. I want paradise. And for that, it requires a person that values love and commitment and all this equally. If you're blocking someone's life, guys, if you are that person that is not giving someone this commitment, just leave, yeah. Leave them, yeah. Poor thing, leave them. Let them find their love. Let them find their love. Or you become that person. You change. We are all capable of change. I have changed so much. I've become a healthier lover. Maybe I had some qualities that were not so great. I was too independent for a relationship. Too much like, hey, it's all about me. I don't care. Me. Because I was alone, I was single. I didn't know how to be in a relationship. But I learned. I'm learning. I am continuously learning how to be a better wife, how to be a better friend, how to be a better mother, how to be a better daughter, better sister, better teacher, better student. I am committed to relationships. I want to become a better employer, a better partner, so many things, right? But my love relationship demands that I work on myself, demands that I become a beautiful person, worthy of such commitment. I never take my love for granted. I never take this love for granted. I never say, oh, Abhi is okay, he loves me now, forget it. He's sitting on the side somewhere. No, 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 no. That's sacrilege. Blunder. Don't take and don't abuse that commitment. A lot of people do that. They throw tantrums, they take undue advantage of somebody that is committed. And I see girls doing this. Oh, buy me this, buy me that. These TV shows that have started coming, they're showing these horrific women and how it is like, oh, now I'm pregnant, you need, and it influences you. It makes you think that this is what a love relationship is about, buying me things, doing that for me. A man can start saying, oh, you need to cook for me, I'm committed to you. No, 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 no. Don't use commitment as a trade mechanism, right? Don't abuse that commitment and manipulate and do drama and do toxic stuff. Don't respect that. I'll never tell Abhi that, oh no, stop talking to your friends. I'm your top priority. No. I value that he gives me that. And then I tell him, "You're with your friend, Abhi. Come on, be with your friend right now. Why are you not going meeting that girl? Why are you not going? Oh, you're getting into partnership with another woman. Wow. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for your success. I'm so happy for you flying. We're not pulling each other back because I'm not abusing that space that he's given me. Use that space that I've given him. We cannot put all these crazy demands that I need to cook for him at 10 o'clock at night. Oh, Mana, we don't tell this, I do so much for you, right? So the worst thing that people do after committing is they start doing all this taunting and start doing all this behaviors of expecting that now I'm doing this for you, you better do this for me. No, 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 no. That's a trait. That's not love. You appreciate that love, you appreciate that commitment, you appreciate, but you never ever bank your chips. You never ever say, "Ke chalo, ab mere liye, you need to do this for me." Never ever do that. That's ugly. And that's the most worst thing you can do in love is ask somebody to return. Don't do it, guys. Learn to love better, learn to demand a high level of commitment in your relationships. And one day you'll meet somebody that'll match it. And you need to match it. You both need to work on it and change and keep bringing yourself back on track to wanting to be better lovers. All the questions that you have, you can put it in the comment section since the chat box isn't working today. And we will meet. Tomorrow is the last live for this week on these topics. The courses are starting on Monday, Kamaini, where I teach you how to manifest your divine partner, how to become that person, how to attract your life, how do you need to be, what practices you need to do. So join Kamaini and I'll see you there. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.